children. So today we're going to do a little bit of art lesson, and this is a different kind of an art. It's called abstract art. Now abstract art is something where you can't point and say, oh, this is a flower on your paper, or this looks like a dog, or this is a cat. It's a kind of a nonsense art, which when you add color, it makes it look very beautiful. Now what do we need for this? We need your art books, or we need a A4 sheet of paper, a pencil, 2 color pencils or crayons, blue or red, or if you want you can use 3 of them, whichever primary colors you would like to use. So to start with this, we start making swirly lines with loops, and which reach from one end of the paper and go on to the next end. So this is how you do it. Start from one end, move your pencil gently, and a swirl in the other direction, and the other direction, and the other, and reach the end. So if you see my loops that I have made, they're not very big and they're not very small as well. So you need to see them that they are of different sizes, no doubt, but they're not very big and not very tiny either. I'll do the same swirls coming from the top to the bottom, or you can go from across to across, however you want it. So start from the top, swirl around, swirl around, swirl around, swirl around, and reach the bottom. Start from the top, swirl, a loop, swirl, a loop, a swirl, a loop. And that's abstract art. No, we're not finished yet. We need to add some color. So now, I'm going to start using my blue color pencil. And to do that, when I'm going to color it, I'm going to alternate the colors. So if this is blue, I'm not going to put the blue next to it. I'm going to alternate it. See that they have different colors and different names. So you color in a loop. Need this one, probably color that one. It's up to you which one you want to color. You can use another color as well. I want to color this blue as well. Probably this one blue. Probably this one blue. Now if you see over here very closely, this one's overlapped, forming another loopy there. So I'm not going to actually color in that bit. I might use a different color there. So when they're overlapped, you can actually use different colors to show that they're overlapped as well, because they look pretty when they're overlapped and having different colors. Let me go for this one there. They look like Christmas lights, don't they? So now, let's try with the red one. The ones that are empty, we're going to use the red. My red's looking a bit pinkish now. Color the loops. And then, oh, that's the little one which I was talking about. And then color this one. It's okay if you go a little bit out of the lines, but try and be color within the lines. Just be very careful that you don't go a lot outside your lines. Just be within the lines. So I've colored all of this red or pink or blue, so that they look like Christmas lights on a Christmas tree probably. And then, now we're going to get this. So if you see all these backgrounds which are there, they look very empty. So we're going to use colors to fill that in. Now this one has a pink one, so I'll preferably use a blue one there to contrast the color. So I will start coloring this blue. You can use your crayons as well, because the crayons give a good effect as well. Slowly, see if there's a gap like that which is small, be very careful and go in gently so that it looks beautiful. Art is only making things look beautiful. So if you see that, it looks like a pink blob in blue bit. Now because these have got blue in here, I will preferably use the pink or the red color if you've got, and color in that. See that you don't go inside the blue and the colors remain in its place. Very carefully. There you go. So because there's a tiny bit here, I might go in with the pink. Stay within your lines. Okay, same way, because that's a pink, I will go in with the blue. Be careful when you're going into these tiny corners. Be very careful so the color doesn't look very haphazard. I hope you've understood by now what needs to be done. So this is blue. What's the color going to be? Pink. You're right. It's going to be pink. And if this is pink, the color in here will be blue. And if this is blue, the color in here will be pink. I can show you an example that I've already made. So something like that. You see this? I have used red and blue and used these loops. And if you see where the loops have overlapped, I've used two different shadings. And there's this one which is done by my daughter using crayons. And if you see, she has used not one or two colors. She has used blue, orange, green, yellow and red. So she has used many different colors to make her art abstract art. If some of you all do not have colors or do not have color pencils or crayons, you can also use a pencil. And this is the one that I have done using a pencil. Now, how do we use a pencil? Okay, if you point, if your pencil down straight, you will get a darker line. But if you slant your pencil, you can actually shade it very gently. So automatically you get the shading effects using a pencil. Okay, I hope you try this art and enjoy this lovely creative abstract art. And do show it to me when I come back. Bye-bye. Have a lovely